Hello everybody.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm sharing something I think a lot of you horror fans will appreciate. A list of 10 safe, legal and completely free websites where you can watch horror movies online. No dodgy links, no weird download prompts and no viruses, just horror movies you can stream legally. From slashers and supernatural thrillers to indie horror and retro cult classics. I'll walk you through each site, tell you what kind of horror you'll find there, and give some tips on how to get the most of each platform, so whether you're looking for a spooky movie tonight or just want to build a horror watch list, stick around. There's something in here for every kind of horror fan. The first one is Tubi. This platform is one of the best free streaming services out there, and it has a surprisingly deep horror catalog. You'll find everything from indie gore flicks to recognizable classics, and some titles that fall into so bad it's good category. There's a whole section just for horror, including categories like supernatural, psychological, and even horror comedies. It's ad-supported, so you'll get a few commercial breaks, but the trade-off is totally worth it for free content. No account required, but signing in helps with saving your place in longer movies. Next is Crackle, owned by Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment, which sounds weird, but trust me, it's a legit streaming service with solid backing. Crackle has a rotating library, so horror titles come and go, but there's usually a mix of older thrillers and creature features, and some surprisingly good budget movies. The interface is clean, and if you create a free account, you can add movies to a watch list. Just know that some titles may be region locked, depending on where you live. Plex started as a media server too, but now it also offers a large selection of free, on-demand movies including horror. Their horror section is constantly updated and includes everything from indie psychological thrillers to older grindhouse-style movies. The ads are minimal and the video quality is often better than you'd expect from a free platform. They even have a live TV channel thing, so the live TV channel thing stream horror like a whole freaking day if you just want something spooky playing in the background. Popcorn Flicks is another free ad-supported site that's been around for years. Their horror collection features a good mix of some recognizable names, a lot of straight-to-DVD style movies, and occasional international horror films that you might have missed elsewhere. I recommend checking out their curated playlists. They sometimes group movies by vibe like Slasher Saturdays or Monster Mayhem. It's a nice touch if you're just browsing for inspiration. The Internet Archive is a goldmine for horror fans who appreciate the classics. It's a massive digital library with thousands of public domain movies, including black and white horror, silent films, and the 1950s creature features. Think Night of the Living Dead, Nosferatu, and Carnival of Souls. These are free to watch, download, and even remix since they are public domain. You won't find the latest releases here, but if you love exploring the roots of horror, or want some background for horror history content, this is the place. YouTube might surprise you. There are thousands of full-length horror movies available legally, if you know where to look. Channels like Kings of Horror, Popcorn Flicks, and Cult Cinema Classics upload films with the proper rights. Some studios and distributors also release older and indie films to gain exposure. Just make sure you're watching from a verified or official source. You can usually tell by the channel's name, description, and comments. Voodoo's Movies on Us section includes free horror films supported by ads. It's a bit more polished than some others, with better video quality and more recognizable titles. It tends to focus more on thriller horror and mainstream horror from the 2000s onward. Expect titles like The Descent, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, or The Hills Have Eyes. You'll need to create a free account to watch, but the stream quality and ad experience are usually smooth. Dark Matter TV is a lesser-known streaming service, but it's fully dedicated to horror, sci-fi, and thrillers. What makes it stand out is the curated feel. They focus on content for genre fans, and you can watch via their app or website. It's like a mini Netflix for horror heads. If you are tired of sifting through unrelating genres, these sites give you that niche horror fix right away. Also good for discovering indie horror that doesn't make it to the big platforms. Canopy is one of the best hidden gems on this list. If your local library supports it. All you need is a library card or a student email from a partnered college. Once you're in, you can stream everything from classic horror to art house thrillers and foreign horror cinema. It's ad-free and the video quality is great if you're into deeper or more psychological horror, not just jump scares. Canopy is a must. Last but not least is Retrovision, a small but dedicated site for classic movies. Their horror section includes old-school gems, the kind of movies that aired on late-night TV decades ago. The site's design is a little old-school, but it's super easy to navigate. Bonus, they even offer an Android app called Classic UHF for watching on mobile. Perfect for a weekend binge of vintage chills. And there you have it, 10 awesome legit websites where you can stream horror movies without paying a dime. Let me know in the comments which of these you've tried, or if you have any hidden gems I should check out. I've got more horror content coming soon, including movie recommendations and gameplay, so if that's your vibe, you can stay around. Thank you for watching, and keep your hair up. You know you're awesome. Bye bye.